Hello, Magic Mage from server 243, and today I'm really excited about a feature that came out in our recent patch note update, and that feature particularly will be helpful for R5 and R6 members, but anyone who's not a leader but in a really big alliance will also see the benefits to this, particularly when rewards such as core rewards are being issued and rewards for things such as Frostborn when we're trying to rearrange alliance members and where they need to be for distribution of points. And originally, when we had to move members around, we'd have to select each individual member, promote them, demote them into a different spot. However, with this batch update, we can now select in each tier this little icon for members with the gear. It will bring up all 38 that's in the 38 in this group. And what I really like about that is not only does it bring up the members, it still tells me how long these members have been on and that duration of time. So I can see this member played 1 month ago. I can see this is 6 hours ago, 3 days ago, 3 weeks ago. So with the last update, that lets us see when a member was last silent or active and how much time that has lapsed between that. This has gone one step further, and it's now allowing us to move our members who might have been silent for a long time. So I might decide, you know what, I'm going to move Shrio and see anyone else that's over 1 month old. And I might move them down to my R1 position just to continue to monitor their activity and how long they are in. Now, this is a farm alliance, so I'm not too concerned about members logging into their farms every single day. Some of them are very active in other means. So just making sure we got my 1 month here, and I did. So then I can now decide to promote or demote them. I'm going to move them all down to R1. And that just brought all of those members down in one swift move without me going in and out and selecting all of these players. Now, conversely, I might say, hey, you know what? We have some hyper members in here. These hyper members, I do not necessarily want to be R1. So I might move these hyper members up to R2 or 3. And it appears when we are doing this to have this all in, it looks like it might be Mandarin. So we're going to learn some Mandarin together. And I am going to be the first to tell you, I do not speak Mandarin or Chinese or any of these languages that are not English or possibly a hint of Russian. So really, I'm primarily an English speaker, and I am going to tell you I do not know what these symbols mean. However, I can tell you that all the symbols that are green are going to be hyper members. All the symbols that are going to be yellow are active members. My silence members are gray. Those continue all the way through, and then present members are going to be white. So when I select this, when I see my white members here, that's present. My silent, those are my gray. Don't think I have any more hyper because I just moved all our hyper, but our hyper is going to be green. So we have all our hyper members here. So even if you don't understand Mandarin or these symbols, you can continue to follow these symbols with our regular game here. So hyper is, like I said, is green. So make sure you're following these cues that they have given us. It will help us if you are really looking to see which ones are silent, hyper, active, or present. For this point here, right now, it's fairly easy still to use because I'm going to be highlighting really onto this time period and where I'm moving them and the names of my players. And then I'm just going to move them once I'm done with the yellow button there. So I hope this really helps all R5 and R6. Please make sure you're taking advantage and clicking on this opportunity to move and change your tiers around to really ensure the members in your alliance are getting the most rewards with as little time and effort on your part, so you can really work on continuing to host and plan that next big event, battle, and attack. If you liked this content, please remember to like and subscribe. Until next time, have a fantastic day.